Morning, students. Students, our today's topic is compound interest. Before starting compound interest, let's discuss few terms related to compound interest. Now I'm giving you one example. You need rupees 100. You went to your friend, you asked him, please give me rupees 100. He said, no, I don't have. Then you again went to him and you said, please give me rupees 100. I'll give you rupees 110 at the end of the month. Then he agreed, okay, fine, I'll give you, right? You went to your friend and you asked for rupees 100. So that rupees 100 is your principal. That 100 rupees is your principal. You asked him to give it to you for 1 month. That 1 month is a time period, right? Now you are giving him extra money. You are giving him 10 rupees extra. That 10 rupees created interest in his mind, so that's why he agreed to give you rupees 100. Earlier he was saying, no, I will not give you rupees 100. When you said, I'll give you 110 back after 1 month, then he agreed. So that rupees 10 created interest in his mind. So that rupees 10 is basically interest, right? So whenever we went to bank to borrow some money or we deposit some money in the bank, so what you will observe there, they have some fixed percentage on the principal. That fixed percentage on which the amount is lent or borrowed, that fixed percentage is called rate, right? That is called rate of interest. So interest, what the interest is? Interest is the extra money paid by the borrower. Now here interest are of two types, simple interest and compound interest. You know how to find the simple interest. It is P into R into T upon 100, right? Now what is the difference between simple interest and compound interest? The simple interest is always calculated on the principal. If it is taken for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, it is always calculated on the principal. Whereas compound interest is calculated on the amount of the previous year. Suppose you deposited rupees 100 in the bank, and after 1 year you get rupees 110. Now for the next year the interest will be calculated on the amount, that will be calculated on 110 rupees, right? So this is the basic difference between simple interest and compound interest. In case of compound interest, principal changes every year, whereas in case of simple interest, principal always remains the same. Now what is amount? We'll discuss simple interest and compound interest taking one example also. There you will get more clarity. Now coming up to amount, what is amount? Amount is the total money to be paid by the borrower. As I have given you example that you borrowed rupees 100 from your friend and later on you said that at the end of the month I'll give you 110. That rupees 110 is your amount. That 110 is your amount. Amount is the total money to be paid by the borrower, right? Now we'll discuss simple interest and compound interest taking one example. I have taken one example here. Seema borrowed rupees 2000 from her friend for 2 years at 10%. Find the interest. So here I am going to calculate the simple interest. So principal here is rupees 2000, right? Time is 2 years and rate is 10%. Right? So simple interest, everybody knows that simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. Right? So principal is 2000, time is 2 years and rate is 10%. So 200 into 2 is 400. So principal is 400, right? We have taken a same principal for 2 years. Time is 2 years. We have taken same principal for 2 years and the answer comes out to be 400. Right now we'll do same question using compound interest. Well, we'll do the same question using compound interest. Now here principal is 2000, time is 2 years and rate is 10% as we have done in the previous question. So here we'll follow the step. First, principal is 2000, time is 1 year, we will calculate it year by year for the compound interest. Rate is 10%, right? So simple interest comes out to be P into R into T upon 100, that is 2000 into 10 into 1 upon 100. Alright, ये cutting हो जाएगी, you will get 200. So for the first year the interest is rupees 200. So amount is principal plus simple interest, that is 2000 plus 200, which comes out to be 2200 rupees. Right? Now as I told you that in case of compound interest the principal changes every year. Now for the next year this amount will act as a principal. Now your principal is rupees 2200, time is 1 year, rate is 10%. Right? So simple interest का formula again will apply, P into R into T upon 100, where principal here is 2200, rate is 10%, time is 1 year upon 100. So this comes out to be 220 rupees. Right? Okay. So total interest comes out to be, so यहाँ पे आपके पास compound interest कितना आ गया, 200, this one, plus 220 in the second year, so that is 420 rupees. Right? Because here time was 2 years, so we followed the 2 steps. If time is 3 years, then we have to do it by 3 steps. In the third step, amount for this year will act as the principal for next year. Right? So in this way, in case of compound interest, principal changes every year, but in case of simple interest, principal remains same. But now in order to solve the questions, we will use the formula for compound interest, and the formula for compound interest is P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to power n minus P. We will use this formula to solve the questions, right? P stands for principal, R stands for rate, N stands for number of years, and P again principal. I hope it is clear to everyone. Thank you.